Hi, my name is Stacy and I have a 2011 Ford Fiesta, and my dash is showing three notifiers, and I believe they're all part of the same circuit and go to the same fuse, and I tested my fuse and it shows that it's blown, but I'll show you what the three notifiers are. One has to do with the anti-locks. They keep your locks from, or your brakes from locking up. The other is like a hill assist, and the other one's an anti-skid, but I'll show you what they look like. Hold on a second. So one is the ABS, which is the anti-lock. The other is the hill assist, and then the anti-skid. Okay, first thing you need to do is take this cover off, which just has a quick release tab right here, and then one over on this end. And then you just bring it up, you just kind of work it out. There's a little, you just gotta kind of wiggle it out. And then you position the cover so it matches up with your fuses, which would be like this. You got the row of fuses, the larger ones, which are relays, which are up here. And then you got the small fuses, which match up with these small fuses here. But when I looked at the manual, the one to ABS is this F1, which is this green one. So I'll pull that and hook it to my voltmeter to see if it has a break in it in the circuit. So I'll do that next. But first, well, it doesn't, you know what? But I should like pull the battery cable off, because there might be a constant current coming out of this and I can cause an arc. So I'll remove the positive cable and I'll pull this out. So I'm sure there's a special tool for this, but I just use tweezers. I just kind of stick it down inside there like that, and then just kind of give it, I just kind of rock it and it should come up. Whoops. All right, there we go. Okay, so I take my voltmeter and I put it on this symbol right here. It looks, let's see, I'll try to focus it in. See how it looks like, almost like a sound wave? Because it does make like a strange squall sound when there's a connection or when it's conducting energy. So when they're touching, it makes a tone. Do you hear it? Okay, so if I take this and I don't get a beep sound, then you know there's a break in the fuse. So I'll connect it from here to here, and there's no sound. So that tells me that fuse is blown, and that's why I have all those notifications on my dash. But for the heck of it, I'm going to check the two connectors where the fuse goes in, just out of curiosity, if it has a current flowing through there even when my ignition is off. Because that might be how I blew the fuse, is by pulling it out with energy flowing through the connectors. Let me check that real quick. Okay, so I put my voltmeter on 20 volt maximum for my car, DC. And then here's where the fuse was, or where it went in. See if I can do this by myself without a tripod. Okay, now I'll touch the other end to the other side. And sure enough, there's like a few volts flowing through there. Anyhow, it's a 10 millimeter that fits on the, or anyhow, it's a 10 millimeter. And that's what fits on the cable connector. Because when I put my brand new fuse on, I don't want it to arc. You know, I don't want to ruin the new one. So I got that loose. And just work it off. Loosen up a little bit more. That should be good. Okay, I'll just get that out of the way. So now I can put the brand new fuse in. But I'm thinking that's how I fried it to begin with, is I might have pulled that while the battery was still connected. So anyhow, I'll go get the new fuse. Alright, so here's the new 40 amp fuse I bought at Walmart. Now it should just shove right down inside. I'm hoping. Well, it appears the 40 watt from Walmart doesn't go in as deep. It kind of protrudes up. But, you know, if the cover, you know, as long as it clears the cover, it should be okay, I would think. In fact, it's probably easier to remove if it's taller like that. Alright, I stuck that fuse in. It was taller, but it fits. It's a little bit taller. 40 amp. Hook the battery cable back up, put the cover back on, put the hood back down. Now I'm going to go in and either I'll be happy or I'll be sad. Wish me luck. Alright, here I go. Please let this be it. Okay, I'm about to start up the engine. Please, God. Please. Oh, shit. It's off now, but it didn't turn off immediately. Once I put the fuse in and reconnected the battery, I had to drive it for about 30 seconds, and then the computer shut off the notifications. But so yeah, it was just a fuse, thank goodness. But anywho, okay. Alright, well, bye-bye for now. I'm glad that that's all it was a fuse. Anywho, so with the 2011 Ford Fiesta, if your brake, your locking of the brakes equipment and the anti-skid and hill assist, if they all come off at the same time, there's a good chance that your circuit has been broken by a pop fuse or something. Anyhow, talk to you later. Bye-bye.